investments are in infrastructure, but the money or the revenue is actually in apps, and I think that's certainly true. And there was a note I saw yesterday coming out from ComScore that said mobile advertising has doubled over the past couple of years, and the growth just seems to be growing exponentially. And I think the guys on the panel here are going to be able to give us some insights to that.
I mean, if you look at it, local advertising right now is, according to ABI or Kelsey, it's about a $15 billion a year. Local advertising is $15 billion a year, and that's across multiple mediums, and it's going to grow to about $37 billion by 2015. Local commerce is about, or mobile commerce today is $2.4 billion a year. In 2015, it's going to grow to $24 billion. That's a 10x growth in a very short period of time. You see a lot of hand waving right now with what mobile commerce is going to be. Is it going to be a carrier solution, which is ISIS? Is it going to be Androids or a Google solution? Who's going to own your wallet, right? Who's going to facilitate the transaction? Is it going to be near-field communications? What's it going to be? We want to play in that ecosystem. That $24 billion opportunity is an area where we want to drive people into the store, whether it's a large merchant or a small merchant. That's how we see advertising. We see it as local commerce. But let's be real, okay? There's two horses in this race. It's Apple and their iOS platform, and it's Android, obviously. You know, if we could choose platforms to build against, those would be the only two we choose to build against. You know, and mobile web with HTML5 coming out. Everything else, you know, I'm not sure if it matters anymore, right? It's, you know, the market, who's going to ultimately decide who's the winner and who's the losers? It's going to be the consumers, and look what the consumer trends are. Apple and Android devices. My dad doesn't even know how to turn on a computer. He's had an Android device, hated it, but he loves the Apple device. And now he's like, he doesn't even use email, he uses text. So, you know, I think that it's mobile web, it's iOS, whether it's the iPad or the iPhone, and Android. I think if I was to develop something from scratch, that's it.
But that is one of the biggest challenges, what Ron said, is the point of sale and what happens when you drive that person into the door. You know, when you're talking to major retailers as far as utilizing mobile and getting people into stores, that's one of the first questions that I ask a marketer is, you know, well, what are you looking to do? What are you looking to have them do when they get there, and how are they going to do it? So you have to make sure that you have a very solid solution in place to make sure that you can measure that effectively.